Hi, Taurus. Welcome into your Saturday morning reading. If you're not watching it on Saturday, it's fine. It's just when I release the videos. Okay, with that said, let's see what's going on here. We're going to be looking into the last week of June, going into the first week of July. And these months just seem to be like flying on past us. All right, so Two of Wands, you're at a crossroads, but moreover, this Two of Wands is telling me that you're in this place right now where you're really trying to put your past behind you, and you're trying to move on in your life and do the new thing. If you look at this picture well, you see her. She's standing between two bars. That's the crossroads you're at, the fork in the road. But the bar, the wand that she's actually holding, is the one that represents the future. The wand behind her, the one she's now holding, is the past. And that is just something it looks like you're letting go. You're choosing to do the future. So let's see what else is going on. Yeah, because you might have had some sort of betrayal or ending in your life recently. Other than that, those were the preliminary messages. So tell me what the situation is for end of June, beginning of July for Taurus, please. Again, please tell me if the mic is okay, if the sound is okay. Some people have been complaining. I've tweaked as much as I can. All the equipment is up to date. Sometimes the volume is low, which was my mistake that I did a couple weeks ago, but should be fine. You let me know. All right, speaking of that Ten of Swords, I could see it here now in your situation. The Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Wow, the Six of Wands in reverse too. Yeah, I feel like as if you're like, I beat this horse to death. I can't look at this situation any longer. So this is the vibe I'm getting from you, Taurus. The Five of Pentacles talks about being left out in the cold. You feel lonely. You feel left out. You feel shut out. And Seven of Cups in reverse, which I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes it talks about being deluded or delusional. Other times it talks about confusion, being confused. The situation's gotten confusing. And it's like some of you could be saying to yourself, how the hell did this happen to me? How am I like out in the cold right now? I'm not getting any success or vindication out of this situation. This whole entire thing collapsed right before my eyes. Some of you could be dealing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Cancer is also back here, but this is just somebody that was just too in their head, too cerebral, too not, expressing emotion. Um, but let's see. Let's see what's going on here. What's coming towards my Taurus clan, please? Somebody wrote me in my comments last week. They're like, "How do you know what spirit it guides you're picking and choosing to tell you the information?" I just want to tell that person I'm not. They're contacting me. They're telling me which genre in the Taurus cohort needs to hear these messages. And it's just crazy to me how every time the cards that come out, they apply, they're applicable, they resonate, and they make sense. There's a common thread that's attached to them. So when you're reading the cards, to you, mister, I'm just letting you know that there's a reason. There's a reason why you're hearing it, why you came across the channel, why you came across the reading, or maybe you're just a follower. It was just wonderful. But with that said, there is no rhyme or reason. I can just sense things, I can feel things, I hear things, I see downloads, and then the cards just help me to express what the messages are. Now, with that said, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and Nine of Swords. I do apply a lot of logic and reasoning too, if you've noticed with my readings. The Nine of Wands talks about you being wounded and battered, and you're exhausted and you're tired, mentally, physically. You're at this place like you don't. It's like you're giving up, but you don't want to give up. Two of Pentacles, you're waffling over something. You're weighing your pros and cons over a choice, but this is bringing you a lot of stress and anxiety. All right, it's like killing your inner peace some way. And you mulling over this decision is what's giving you the burden here. Obviously, you have some sort of responsibility towards a situation, but you're also guarded. And naturally, you're going to be guarded because of being left out in the cold. Who the hell wants to feel this way? Nobody. The Chariot, you're still trying to remain focused on your life, your priorities. And you know what's crazy? For you, Taurus, There's a lot of planets that are going in retro, and it's affecting you. You're like one of those signs that's going to be affecting the most because of the retrogrades that they're going through, and it's going to be a little difficult for you. But through all these periods in life, they're meant to better you. They're for your highest and your higher good, your better purpose in life. I think that once you get through this, because it's a transitional period, and that's probably why I saw the Two of Wands earlier, you're going through it and you're going to feel it. You're going to feel this transition. And sometimes when you're going through a transition, you're going to feel left out in the cold because you're becoming somebody different. You're thinking different. You want to even be hanging out with different. So let's see what else is going to be showing you here, Taurus. What doesn't Taurus see coming? And I get you, Taurus. I feel you because it's like if someone's going to talk to you or come at you in a negative kind of way, you're going to react. I mean, naturally, of course, but this is what you're doing instead. You're guarding yourself. What you don't see coming, though, is you are going to mentally disengage and you will flow towards your wish fulfillment. You're totally going to do this. Look at you. Six of Swords, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups talks, well, all the nines talk about ourselves as an individual. But the Six of Swords talks about mentally disengaging from someone or something and going to a better place. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, looking for your happiness. You're trailblazing in that direction. Uh-huh. You're definitely remaining focused. Let's see what else is going on here. What is the advice, please? Naturally. Because of what you recently went through, what you recently endured, Taurus, like I said, you're gonna shut the doors a little bit. You're gonna shut the doors, you're gonna close the windows, you're gonna close the shutters. And this is just a meta, metaphorical for you, who you are as your soul, as a being. You're shutting it down because of being left out in the cold and being hurt, and you're trying to be above it all and move on. But Spirit's like saying, look, in your advice, you need to be the Queen of Cups. She's emotionally available. She's emotionally intelligent. I say she because it's a female in the card, but you are my queens, whether you're male or female, this is you. So with that said, it's saying be forthcoming. If someone's inviting you somewhere, go. And go with from the heart chakra. Don't shut it all down. Be careful not to shut it down because then this is only just going to show people that you're not interested. You don't care. You don't want to be with them. You don't want to see them. So it's going to be hard for you to meet somebody new. This could also be talking about you inviting someone out to talk on an emotional level. Whatever it is, the cups here talk about feelings, emotions. And this is where you got to come from. So if you want to go out and talk to somebody about feelings, go ahead and do that message. If you're getting one, go ahead and receive it. But definitely come from the heart chakra, heart place. Because the universe looks like they're trying to throw you a bone back here at the bottom of the deck. They're like, we're working on it. We're working on it, Taurus. Just be a little bit patient. We're moving that wheel on your life. Your life is changing. It is transitioning. You're going from one thing to a new thing. And it takes time. Especially when we're so used to, accustomed to a certain situation. Now, obviously, I'm getting the vibe somebody here totally screwed you over, or it feels that way to me. But it feels like more that this was in the past. And this is you now moving on from that and looking forward. Especially when I'm seeing the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. What's the outcome for the week? This is the only reading I haven't seen in a quite some time where there's no major arcana. It's all minor. I'll explain what that means in a minute. For me, the major arcana is the faded stuff. But what's faded? This is also something that's faded. The Ace of Pentacles, the hand of God, is offering you a new beginning, something solid, a new job, a new proposal, a new relationship. It's something stable, it's something sturdy, but it's an opportunity. It's what you make of it. So for me, it's interesting that I'm seeing all the minor arcana here because this is all of your free will. All right, you went through the hard stuff. You went through all the shit in life. And this is also why in the center of your reading you have the Six of Swords, because the six represents the next step of getting over something very difficult. Okay, so it's onward and upward. And now you're over that hump. And Spirit's like, okay, now that you're over that hump, now that you went through the worst of it, you're like, don't forget to open your heart chakra. But out here in the outcome, like I told you before, the universe is trying to move something in your life, the needle in your life. They're giving you some new opportunity here. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This could talk about two things, guys. There's thousands of you, large audience, so please take it as it resonates. If this is about finances, you're getting a new job and you're no longer struggling from like holding on to money or like trying to like save your pennies, and you know, because you had that fear and anxiety over finances because you're getting some new financial opportunity. Others of you, if this is love related, you are getting some kind of solid opportunity in relationship, but this is after you have let go. I mean, you're going to be doing it anyway because it's in your outcome. So you are letting go of something and you're probably more or less going towards this new opportunity. I'll know more when I clarify. Yes, 100%. Whatever it is, and when I clarify, I'll see a little bit better. You're standing here pretty. You're standing here gorgeous. You're standing here smoking. Look at you, the Queen of Pentacles, steady as a rock. This is stability. This is what you want. Yeah, temperance. You're being patient and you're restructuring your life right now. You're centering yourself. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh my God, look at this. The sun, happiness. This is what's coming down the pike a few weeks from now. Let me see what else is going on here, guys. All right, any suggestions on my readings, by all means, you can leave them down below. How we can grow your cohort, grow the Taurus clan, you let me know. I don't get offended by these things. Somebody leave something me offensive. Okay, there's trolls out there, big deal. I was like, all right, they can fuck off, it's fine. But anything that's constructive, even if it's slightly negative, it's okay. I appreciate that because I apply everything you guys say to me. With that said, of course, do follow me on my Instagram channel. Sometimes I put some funny shit up there. So, yeah. All right, what's going on here with the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups? Moreover, it's about advice, life advice. All right. Three of Pentacles. This could have been a third-party situation. Others of you, it was trying to collaborate here with somebody, and it just wasn't working. Like there was something here that was utterly confusing. What's the Seven of Cups in reverse? I'm very curious. What do you mean here? I see. Yeah, it is something confusing because here is this person who just like you thought that you were committed to, or there was some kind of commitment, just stopped talking to you, or you guys just stopped talking. Like it just went nowhere. You're like 1 minute you're thinking like, oh, this is going to be commitment, and then it's just like no talkie. High Priestess. And you're trying to use your intuition, and that's the part that it's just getting a little confusing for you. But all you do know is the Ten of Swords at the end of the day. All you know is the backstab and the betrayal. And now you're reviewing your options. Yeah, you realize whatever this merry-go-round was for you, this runner chaser, this up and down, you're like at some point, I can't keep doing this. And I think you're there. You're at that point. What's the Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and Nine of Swords? I need a bigger table. I know. The Magician and the Knight of Pentacles. You're sitting here trying to manifest something and you're struggling to just go in that direction where you feel like everything's okay, like everything is stable, and it's a struggle for you to feel that feeling or get to that place. So whatever it is that you've got going on in your mind, you're weighing your pros and cons, either A, how to go about it, or B, what that option is for you. Because it's like you're trying to balance two things, and it's like it's not sustainable. And you know that. So right now, it's just like that's what's giving you the stress. But even though you're trying to manifest something here, you're struggling also. It's a challenge for you to go towards the slow and steady way. Yeah, the hangman in reverse. You're trying to see something from a different perspective. You're trying to get yourself unstuck, unglued. I think you're trying to self motivate yourselves onward and upward, which you're going to do anyway, Six of Swords. But this is you. This is you getting yourself ready by yourselves with no help from anybody else, no friend, no universe, no nothing. You're like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it by myself. I'm going to motivate my ass. I'm going to move on. I got this. And you do because, what did we say before? You're the queen of pentacles, whether you're male or female. Six of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Look, Taurus, for me, this is what I'm thinking, and it's smack dab in the middle of your reading. If you have the Six of Swords and you're mentally trying to disengage and you're trying to follow your life's passion or your heart, your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment in life, clarified by the Three of Swords, something hurt you. Something really hurt you. And what did I say earlier? You're going to react. If someone's going to treat you a certain way or say something, you're going to react naturally like a human being would. But you got hurt. And you're like, that's it. You hurt me. Goodbye. It's over. And now you're like, and now I'm going to review my options. Maybe at some point you were confused. Maybe you were trying to see it from their perspective with the hangman in reverse. But then you come to your senses and like, no, you hurt me, motherfucker. I'm done. You're like, goodbye. All right, let's continue. Sorry for the cursing. I do that from time to time. I don't know if it's an East Coast thing or an 80s child thing, but Queen of Cups and Knight of Cups. I promise you, I'm not trashy. Okay, Two of Cups and the Chariot in reverse. Okay. I think that you're so self-motivated that even to the point where you might lose a little bit of focus in regards to what's going on in your situation. There is somebody here who does want to be with you, that does feel mutual with you, that does feel like there's potential in your relationship. I don't know if you're just ignoring them or you don't have the wherewithal to go towards them or the capacity to meet new people right now. But this is why it's all falling in your advice. Like all the good stuff is in the advice pocket, which means it's not really happening. It can happen, but it will happen when you start applying these things, which is opening your heart chakra, accepting invitations, or you creating an invitation, because it's clarified by Two of Cups. That's like the best card for a partnership. That's in regards to a partnership. But then you have something here where it's the Chariot in reverse. Maybe it was somebody you used to talk to or somebody you were considering, but then it just stopped. And there was a loss of focus on that. And okay, maybe understandably you did that so you can self-heal, to move on, to do whatever you did. But there is somebody here, and I don't even know if it's the same person. You're going to know because I'm not seeing any court cards other than yourself. But it's saying you need to talk to somebody here on an emotional level because you do feel mutually. Two Cups, you have to understand, it's not unrequited. It's not runner chaser. You feel the same way. Maybe one of you is afraid of the rejection or afraid of the outcome. And I don't know. I also get the feeling this could be two different people. What is this here at the outcome? Because you do have something solid coming in. What is the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles, please? Like I said, you are going towards the new thing, even if that means it's a new person. Aces are brand new opportunities. Yeah, I think you're letting go and you're embracing something new because you're going out, you're celebrating. Three of Cups, you're having drinks, you're meeting new people, you're socializing. Whatever this is fucking good news. Whatever you're being offered, that's what this is. This is an offering of some kind. And this is the good news of the offer. What's the Four of Pentacles in reverse out of curiosity? Aha. Yeah, that's nice. I think when you let go, because you are doing it anyway with the Six of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, it's clarified by the Nine of Cups and Justice. I don't know if some of you are legally, and this is speaking literally in the sense of the card, which is justice, which is court system, and you're in court, you win. And that's what that is. That's the good news for winning something, and it is something financial. And this is what's going to be your wish fulfillment. Those of you where it's metaphorical, it's in regards to karma correction. The scales are being balanced. It never talks about right or wrong. If you did something karmically correct, you'll be rewarded. If you did something karmically incorrect, you know you're going to feel it. But it doesn't look that way to me. It looks like you're having wish fulfillment for letting go of something, because you're getting a new opportunity that comes in. And again, this is why you had the Two of Wands from the very beginning. This is you receiving some kind of news. This is your justice, that you're getting wish fulfillment after you let go of something. You have this new opportunity and you're celebrating. That's very specific. I'm so curious to know what the hell that is. Please leave me your comments down below. All right, romance angels, what do you see here? What's your take on this reading? This person that's in this reading for Taurus, please. Yeah, I had a feeling you guys are meeting somebody new and you're letting go of someone old. Unrequited love. Maybe you don't, this person, you might have had unrequited love for them at some point. Maybe you're reconsidering. I don't know, you seem to be confused because it looked like you were in a third party situation. That could have been like you had two choices. All right, but I'm looking at this right now. Getting to know each other. Who? This is somebody new or new-ish. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This is why in your advice, guys, you have this Two of Cups. Because should you get to know them and you open your heart chakra, you could turn into this partnership right here. Very interesting. Well, we're going to deep dive in the extended reading with these two. All right, sorry you have to be a member to get access to the extended readings. The link is down below in the description box. They're well worth it. You have access to all the extended readings monthly of every sign. I mean, I'm only doing Aries and Taurus right now. I'm going to start Gemini soon, but sure, it's 4 readings a month on the extended. Taurus, please. Vision. Let's see what it's talking about. I'm not familiar with this one. Don't think I ever got this one before. When you choose this symbol, it means that no matter what you lose in your life, something better will replace it. Oh my God, it's so fitting. Ace of Pentacles. One day in my house tonight, there's going to be a young, beautiful person who will lose her mark but gain great vision into the future. Even if a loss feels devastating at the moment, you still have so much to gain. If your question is about the future, choose another card. The magical vision that you will receive here gives you the temporary power to see the future as a vast place full of possibility and potential. Ace of Pentacles. Your next card will provide insight into the conditions ahead of you. To know the future is to be prepared. Sorry, guys, I'm going to pull that extra card in the extended. So yeah, everybody else, I'll see you over there. And those of you who, and everyone else, I will see you next Saturday.